God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug-a-bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Hey guys, and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. I have been waiting to play the full release of this for a long time. I am so
Fine
excited.
state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Well, let's see here. So, it sounds like we're going to be developing our character. So, I wonder if we can have him be like a rogue, an actual knight, an archer. So, I think our goal is going to be aimed. Let's try going for either a rogue or an archer. This go.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Okay, I used the mouse wheel to move it then. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking, I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but it almost seems like Bard would be a thing in this. With it being speech versus vitality, because vitality seems more like a rogue. Because they outright say agility is for archery. Yeah, and since they were with Bianca, that seems more like what a rogue would do. Let's go with archery.
No, it's just Matthias was teaching me archery.
Archery? Do you want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a bow, anyway?
Oh, come on. I've no interest in poaching. It's just a bit of fun.
Christ, give me strength. Just don't do anything stupid. For the love of God. Promise.
I promise.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Kind of curious in the backstory here, so. It sounds like they are troublemakers, though, but, any choice I make, it seems like it's going to be kind of a bad one.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Oh yeah, I guess it's the end of that, guys. Alright, so pretty basic info. I'm gonna guess the red is our health, the yellow is stamina. Oh, I can punch. How did I do that? Oh, it's my talk button and then just mouse clicking. I'm gonna have to remember that when I am moving around so I don't accidentally punch people, because I cannot do...
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
I gotcha. Take all the cheese. Now, how do I eat? Oh god. Oh, I had to hold it down. That makes sense. Do I have a hunger bar? Blah, 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 blah. Main level, health, nourishment. Ah, here it is. Aha! So nourishment or eating does affect my health and energy. Now, what is it on the bar deal? Or it must have just been that little symbol that was next to the bar. Kind of a weird perspective, but oh hey, I have feet. I have feet! But I think I can get used to it. Oh hey, I can jump. My stuff is almost full, so let's eat one more thing. Oh, apparently we can overeat. Healing, healing. Okay. Hopefully I don't get into a fight anytime soon. That looks like the front door, so that's fine. Ooh, more food. Wait, this is my own house or my parents' house, so why does it say steal? Nobody will know. Hopefully this stuff doesn't go bad. Oh crap, I think they do go bad. Yeah, they go bad, that's already at 99. Okay, I guess I can't just steal food and hoard it. Wait. Why does the storage room got a lock on it? I get this door having a lock on it from this side. Oh wait. I guess it doesn't have a big lock, but it still has that little lock right there. Is that even a lock? I'm not sure what that is. Because that one's a sliding lock. Huh, I don't know. Hello, mother. Why are you cooking out here too? Jesus, we've got a lot of food apparently. You discovered the grindstone.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
I don't know. I know since it's my father that trying to boss him around isn't gonna work. Plus, he looks a lot tougher than me, so he looks like he'd bash my face in. Secondly, the first option, looking at the stats down there, it's not very good looking. So, let's just say sorry.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Okay, guys. I was kind of being silent there while they were talking, but looking at the character, the character that we're playing as, Henry, I do have to say I actually really like the way he looks. I've noticed that in most games where they give you a default character and you can't customize it, like with hair or whatever, I never really like the way that character looks. They just don't seem fitting for what's going on. But Henry seems like he's really fitting in here. Like he actually belongs to the storyline. Okay, I'm gonna guess those are our quest markers. Is there a way? Okay, excuse me. Let's go to C. Excuse me, first. Which is this direction. You okay? I don't think he likes me watching him. I'm gonna keep going.
You want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself.
Wait.
Change your mind about learning the craft of warfaring.
You just wait a second there. Alright, based on the conversation with our father, we have to get the money from a drunkard, which it sounds like that's probably going to be a possible fight. So, let's do a little bit of sword fighting lesson, maybe. I don't know if we have a sword or not. So, that way we have a little bit of knowledge on combat if we do get to fight with that drunkard.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Hopefully he's not saying that we have to leave with him.
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Oh, that's why the middle I was hearing clinking noises on its legs, okay. Let's just follow him because I have no idea where the sheepfold is. He's gotta be hot under all of that, because the one person in the very start said it was a scorcher out. So I'm assuming it was a hot day, so holy crap, there's a fire going on over there. You have discovered the combat area. Alright, time to get my ass kicked.
Can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Mister, you have not taught me anything, because I don't know nothing.
Very well. Let's start with the basics.
Why is nobody watching the sheep? What are they doing?
What the hell?
That's what I was thinking.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
I haven't saved, so I feel like I'm gonna get my ass kicked, but let's try it.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Oh, he just need. Oh, no, sorry,
Yeah, but...
Finally. I might be trying to go for Archer Rogue, but that doesn't mean I can't defend myself.
Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Now, how beat up do I look? You can always see your health in the red bar on the lower which is screen. The level health indicates maximum level of stamina, so always a good idea to heal yourself. Henry routinely heals himself with 8 of food and sleep for more acute.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Sounds like he's threatening me. Just cause this. Oh, there's the hammer. I feel kind of bad for this guy now, but he owes us money, so I am reclaiming it. Make sure there was nothing else.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of...
Oh. That's what I was missing.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Let's drop it by 1.
All right, so.
Yay. I'm not completely broke. Okay, then the excuse me, cross guard. I thought it said was up here. Yeah, there's D. Then we'll get the ale down there. I like how my family lives behind the walls. I wonder if we're like the personal blacksmith for the guards or something. Versus like just a general blacksmith. Says right here. Right here. I know it's saying to go in there.
God be with you.
And with you, Henry.
I'm looking a little beat up, I just now noticed that.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
So by the sounds of it, these guards know me pretty well.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
That one.
You can't be serious, Dutch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg?
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit. What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the
I like how he woke up the chicken.
Nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
I like the old man. He has a good point
Deutsch
there.
has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some chairs will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Please say I get a choice. Please say I get a choice. As interesting as that sounds, I'm starting to see why mother and father do not like them. That, and I'm more curious in the sword.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
That's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly,
The one in the red
how
there
could you possibly chance like
seems
this?
like he's the more manipulating type of evil, where the other guy, the bigger one, is just a big dumb brute. Wait, so where do I go? Up here.
Welcome, Henry.
Okay, it is her I need to talk to. Hey, come here.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Oh crap. The honest answer is is the ale, but since I know that we're chasing her or courting her or dating her, whatever you want to call it, during this time period, it's better to say you do. Let's just go with that one.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
It sounds like she's used to having to do this. But of course.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Jesus.
Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
He's only said he has to go like 4 times now.
You bet I will.
God, she really needs to get laid, doesn't she? I want you to pay me back later. Do it this evening. Come on, pay me back later this evening. I think she's a little horny.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand? Yes. Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish. So what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
Just because I beat up Kuznish, or however you pronounce his name.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more.
That seems kinda dangerous.
That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
What are you laughing at me for? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one, because I am really enjoying this game. Is it because I'm all beat up looking, woman? I don't know your name. Otherwise I'd address you by such. Anyway, do you mind? I am trying to talk here. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye bye.